So this is Kalila. She's a 15-year-old pony. And today we're gonna ask her to ground drive for us and see how she does. She's pretty sweet. She likes to get brushed. She can be a little hard to catch when you want her to come in when she's in a big pen, but when she's in her stall or a small pen, she's not too bad. She actually is having a surgery next week to remove this eye right here. She is blind in it and can't see, and the surgery is actually going to help it because it keeps getting a little bit gooey. So it's going to help with that, so that way it stays a little bit cleaner. We're still working on picking up our hind feet. But she does really good for her front feet. She needs a trim soon. She's pretty good for the farrier. So when I put a harness on, when I'm just ground driving them and everything, I like to have something soft over their withers. So I'm just gonna put a little pony pad on her. I think she definitely drove in her, what she was doing previously, because when I put the harness on for the first time and drove her, she was awesome. It was like she's done it before, so that makes me think that she has. She was a little funny for the crooper the first time, but not awful. Well, she was a little funny taking it off, not putting it on so much. I think with having one eye, when she's driving, having the blinders on, it actually makes a difference than it would be if she were to ride. I think with the blinders on, it kind of limits her sight like how it is when she's just walking right here, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference for her. Whereas riding, you don't have the blinders on, so she can see more out of this side, but she can't see anything on this side. But with the blinders, she just has tunnel vision. What a good girl. Oh, what a good girl. So because I'm just ground driving her, I like to tie the tracers up just so they don't get in the way. Good girl. She's pretty good to bridle too. She gets a little impatient when she wants to go, but we're working on that and she's getting better. Good. So she's pretty relaxed, so when you have a saddle on her when you're doing like groundwork, she's not this relaxed. So I think that's why the blinders like to help her a little bit and make her a little more relaxed. She keeps her head down and is focused when she's ground driving. Good girl. Good girl. We have had her drag a couple of things before, and she was really good for it. She said to let me tie it to the tracers, and she didn't even react at all to the noise or anything behind her. Ooh. Good girl. So if there's anyone looking for a pony to get driving, I think she would be a perfect match. I think this is her calling in life. Ooh. Good girl. What a good girl. What a good girl. Walk. Good girl. And this is the first day I haven't used a little buggy whip to tell her to help with her direction. But it's clear that she doesn't need it anymore. We're gonna change direction. Until she wants to go back to the barn, but she's gonna listen. Took a little convincing, but she changed her mind. Walk. Good girl. What a good girl. Ooh. It's nice because she'll stop and then I can walk right up to her head without her wanting to move. And that's perfect for a horse that wants to drive. Good girl. She definitely seems like she really likes this. So like I said, I think anyone that would really like a driving pony, she would be a perfect match for them. Now we're gonna go give her a bath. So Kalila was a little nervous at first, but not awful. So I'm just not gonna let the hose go at full speed for her. All that dirt coming off. It's nice and warm out today, so it probably feels good for her to have a little bath.